Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited. Lyft eVTOL experiences failure during EXPO demo. Musk's new FAA project begins handing out NDAs. Airmen medical applications hit record numbers. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Lyft eVTOL experiences failure during EXPO demo. A HEXA electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft experienced a component failure while performing demo flights at EXPO 2025 in Osaka, Japan. Though it was able to land without an issue, the bird and its twin will remain grounded until event organizers say otherwise. The HEXA is manufactured by Lyft Aircraft. It's a single-seat flying car-style aircraft powered by 18 independent electric motors. The device is designed to serve as a personal transportation vehicle, able to land on both water and earth and be controlled via a triply redundant autopilot computer with a single 3-axis joystick. Lyft has been showcasing the HEXA's advanced capabilities since April 14th as part of the annual World Expo in Osaka, Japan. At around 3 p.m. on Saturday the 26th, one of the HEXA's 18 propellers and part of the arm connecting it to the fuselage cracked during an Expo demonstration flight. It descended from around 30 feet above the ground and was able to perform a safe landing, not injuring the pilot or any bystanders in the process. Despite the relatively fortunate outcome, the Expo Association announced the following day that flying car demonstrations are being put on hold until further research can be done to confirm safety. After the break, Boeing reports higher revenue and significantly lower net loss.
Looking for a new generation of proven and efficient aviation power plants that boast modern engineering, electronic ignition, and both direct and gear drive systems? With 100 horsepower to 240 horsepower, the Skyline and Redline engines offer uncommon value in an overpriced industry. Whether you are looking for fixed wing or rotor, MW Fly Americas has been established to service the American market with dedication and expertise. MWFlyAmericas.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Boeing reports higher revenue and significantly lower net loss. Boeing released its first quarter report for 2025 that showed an 18% increase in revenue to $19.5 billion from $16.57 billion for quarter 1, 2024, primarily representing a nearly 60% increase in deliveries of 130 commercial aircraft. Net loss for the company was $31 million compared to $355 million in 2024, reflecting improved operational performance and efficiency across all segments. Kelly Ortberg, president and CEO, said in an interview that the report showed a cash burn of $2.3 billion, significantly better than the almost $4 billion in quarter 1, 2024. Airbus and Spirit Aerosystems sign acquisition agreement. Airbus has finalized a definitive deal to acquire all industrial assets and certain sites of Spirit Aerosystems pertaining to production of airframe parts and components for its commercial aircraft production programs. The divestiture is expected to close concurrently with Spirit's previously announced acquisition by the Boeing Company, approximately in quarter 3, 2025. Bell and Boeing celebrate completion of USAF CV-22 production. Bell Textron and Boeing Company commemorated the impending completion of the CV-22 program of record for the U.S. Air Force. The company celebrated the V-22 Osprey production milestone during a ceremony at the Bell Amarillo Assembly Center in Texas on April 18th. The final CV-22 aircraft will be completed in the next few months prior to its delivery to the U.S. Air Force. The group of industry partners known as Team Osprey, who have supported the V-22 program, will transition to sustainment and upgrades for the Air Force's fleet. ANN is now accepting applications for Oshkosh 2025 stringers. Oshkosh 2025 is just a little under 90 days away. We are now undertaking the process to seek talented stringers to help us present Oshkosh and the sport and GA community to the world around us. If you've ever thought about joining us, this is the year you want to do it. If you want to be part of this unique adventure, speak up now, because we're going to be looking for the best volunteer folks we can find and are planning to do so ASAP. Contact Jim at Aero-News.net. That's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Musk's new FAA project begins handing out NDAs. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency has been busy spearheading a multi-million-dollar communications project at the FAA, the agency that regulates the same airspace that Elon Musk's SpaceX flies through. Employees pulled into this project, charmingly named Project Lift, have claimed that they have been forced to sign non-disclosure agreements. Musk's influence over the FAA fits a broader pattern. After mass firings and loyalty purges, Musk's DOGE team reportedly pushed Starlink, his satellite internet company, into the conversation to replace Verizon on a $2.4 billion FAA network upgrade contract. While Starlink has denied wanting the contract, FAA employees have allegedly been told to scrounge up tens of millions of dollars for Starlink deals anyway. Watchdog groups are not amused. The Campaign Legal Center has asked the Department of Transportation's Inspector General to investigate whether Musk's involvement violates conflict of interest laws. It turns out that directing government money towards companies you own while acting as a special government employee is, technically speaking, not allowed. Musk continues to assert that he's following all the rules. The FAA has confirmed the existence of Project Lift, but insists that DOGE is not in charge. After these messages, airmen medical applications hit record numbers.
The legendary BD-4C program is building an exciting future for those who want a rugged four-seat family flyer with a proven history. The SureWings program produces a complete kit and builder assist program that gives you everything you need to be flying a BD-4CS in record time. For conventional kit builders, BD Aviation has parts, partial kits, and full kits for the 190-mile-per-hour BD-4C that has logged thousands of hours. Visit SureWings.com and BDAviation.com for more details.
Welcome back. Airmen medical applications hit record numbers. As airmen medical applications reach an all-time high, the FAA is turning to the public to review questions, comments, and concerns about the certification process. Many of these suggestions were offered during a recent listening session with aviation stakeholders. The FAA typically receives around 385,000 medical applications every year. In 2024, however, the system took about 450,000. The number of special issuance medical certificate applications has also doubled since 2019, requiring even more attention to research and process than standard medicals. The airman medical system is not just overcrowded, it's outdated. It's far from accurate to modern healthcare practices and the needs of pilots on standards like mental health conditions, treatment options, and denials. Even if you're lucky enough to have a quick and easy medical issuance process, there's the problem of finding and accessing a certified aviation medical examiner to do it. To its credit, the FAA has been extremely open to modernizing the airman medical process recently. In late April, it withdrew proposed changes to the medical application system that would have issued an immediate denial to anyone who failed to submit full exam results or other required information. This would have generated several unintended consequences, including putting a permanent red mark on pilots' applications. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.